Yeah, hi, it's Graham Healy. I'm the director of Commando Krav Maga Australia and Integrated Combat Solutions. So I thought I'd just do a quick video for you for the free 3-hour workshop. Now, how that works is the first workshop I do, which will be 3 hours, and I'll cover a lot of the different techniques such as gun disarms, knife defense, basic defenses against kicks, punches, etc., etc., etc. Just a little bit of a quick background. It'll all be done, um, safely. I've got no egotistical motivations here. I just want to teach you and give you a sampling of how to do effective techniques, and in that, I've taught prison wardens, police, certain members of the armed forces, and I was the original instructor to bring Monty Isaac over here to Australia. Also, I brought one of the other Israeli commandos over here. So um, basically, I've had my own experience with boxing, with taekwondo, what have you, and you can read about that on my website, yunjundohealy.com or healyshealth.com. So what you'll be doing in the seminar is I'll very carefully go over the particular techniques, which are primarily, I was pretty impressed with Monty Isaac when he came over here. He made me national director. I did seminars right across Australia in every capital city. So his particular gun disarming techniques are quite practical. They're simple if you practice. Everyone says they're simple techniques, but if you don't practice them, they're not simple. And the knife defense is very basic. You don't have to be an expert. I've observed a few fatalities regarding knife attack fairly recently. In the valley in Brisbane, for instance, one guy got a slash across the throat, side of the throat. Very simple move to counter that. But he lost his life, unfortunately. So, these particular techniques are life-saving, and I don't over-dramatize what we do because, those of you who come to the workshop who are in, various professions such as police and even the army maybe, or prison wardens, where the reality is, and all the Facebook stuff and the internet stuff so far from reality, it's not funny. So that are coming to this seminar, well, probably that most of the attack and defense methodologies are over very quickly, and if you know what you're doing. So in the seminar, as I say, I'll cover knife and gun defense, escapes from various chokeholds, and it'll be all relatively simple. As I say, simple if you practice. It's not simple if you don't practice. And then if you're happy with what I'm doing, you can book into the next 3 hours. So 3 hours will be free. The next 3 hours, the deal will be, if you pay on the day, it's $100 for the next seminar, 3-hour seminar. Or if you leave it go until the day of the seminar, well, it's 150. So that's pretty reasonable. You're learning off. I've had 40 years experience in various things, including boxing and what have you. Plus, from a qualifications point of view, I've actually completed 6 years of medical science. So I understand where the nerves are, and I've studied all that, neurology, anatomy to the last detail. So from me, you'll be getting like an educated sort of response, not just someone who thinks they know self-defense. Well, I sort of can take it down to the nerve and joint level, and so that you will understand why this particular technique will work, or what nerve that we're striking at, or what, whether it's the carotid artery or whatever, or the trachea. So yeah, okay, that's Graham Healy. That's a brief view of what it's all about. And just remember, there won't be any the big aggressive stuff. It'll be all technique training. So I just show you how to do it. And really, you just need practice at the end of the day. So, some of the knife defenses, I mean, fair dinkum, it's like you just can't learn that by doing it once. But you've got to keep it simple. I've observed over the last, I don't know, there was a couple of terrorist attacks down in Melbourne, and I observed what happened when the particular victims got killed. And it was just basic knife thrusts. That's all they did to them, just lunatics with knives. And it's relatively easy if you know what you're doing to counteract that sort of thing. Same with gun defense. If they're going to shoot you, basically, well, there's no defense against that. But if they want something off you, such as money or your mobile phone or whatever, if you know these techniques I teach you, you'll have a good chance of reversing the situation. Now, a lot of people, when I do these various seminars, including if they're in the army or police or whatever, I always say, well, put your hand up if you've been in real conflict one-on-one with armed attackers. And I put my hand up. My other assistant instructor, ex-army, taught the SAS, he puts his hand up. So we've been involved, not voluntarily, but we've been involved in defending against actually armed attacks. I am, loaded shotgun, full-blown robbery. That bloke got about 7 years jail, but I had to defend against, just had my hands and feet, basically. He had a single-barrel shotgun, so I made front page of the news 1985, black belt hero, foils armed robbery. Well, those days, it was before the Krav Maga generations. I was just teaching myself unarmed combat, to tell you the truth. So, okay, that's me. I hope to see you there, and just click on this website or click on the video, and we'll see you there. So this, again, it's all low key, no, hype or anything like that, because to me, that's just amateurs go like that. If I want to take something out or someone out, I won't be hyping myself up for it. I'll just get it in the nerve joint very quickly. And, I've done that several times in the real world. So we don't need to hype if you know what you're doing. And the human body has a lot of vital points, and doesn't take much to sort that out. So, that's just this sort of defense is, 1, 2, 3 techniques and or control techniques, how to control them. And that's it. Okay, Graham Healy over and out. Just a quick video so you know what it's all about. So there isn't any egotistical BS as you see on the internet. It's just me teaching you the technical side of it, and where you apply it from there is up to you. And of course, I will have a disclaimer that you'll sign that you haven't got a criminal record and what have you. Unlike certain senators that apparently have been in a relationship with bikie gangs. Can you believe it, in the parliament? Anyway, I won't go on about that. Okay, Graham Healy over and out. Have a good day, and I hope to see you there on the 5th of November for Fight by Jason Bourne, Well, he was taught by the Israeli commander. So that's a lot of his stuff is spot on, actually. And that's why I use that terminology. Okay, have a good day. Graham Healy over and out.